but let me ask you this: like, does that justify? I mean, I don't think. I just think it's big, some like big dick syndrome, no homo, where it's like 15 million or 10 million. Does that justify Shakur? Yeah, like that's a big like. Oh shit, that's good. But does Rolly?
No, but hey, it's Turkey's money you're burning anyway, so who cares?
Sure, sure. Yeah, okay, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not, I don't root for Conor Benn.
yeah.
I don't. I'm just not a fan.
You said him and Chris Eubank. Why is that?
I was supposed to fight Chris Eubank actually. I was supposed to fight Chris Eubank and never like was like put out or nothing like that. But right before the whole it was actually so it was after like the first Ben fallout, but obviously before the first fight happening. I was supposed to fight for him. I had signed with Napa as you know for just that reason. To be fair, I wanted the Eubank fight. I wanted a big opportunity. It was on my streak coming back after the fucking Lara disaster, and that was it. Okay, and he never like we just never got it over. He like lowballed the fuck out of me. They just disrespectfully and just was he the reasons behind it were a little bit disrespectful in my opinion and fuck him. He's a very greedy individual.
Did you ever have to deal with him like in person?
No, so but like Napper's his guy.
Hmm.
So like I was with him and it's like yo like because this is when he was fucking with Boxer. Boxer had him or whatever, and there was only X amount of bread in it, and like I just it was like 100 grand to go over to the UK and whatever. But it was like, bro, it's like a $500,000 package type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like easy, like this is when Boxer had Sky, they had Sky money. Yeah, like yo, you don't go from 300 all the way down to 100, take it or leave it. Literally, like take it or leave it. And it's like, yo, fuck you. When I know there's this because this was like talked about, right? So whatever. Yeah, so whatever. But it would have been a big opportunity. You know, he didn't have to choose me, I guess. He ended up fighting some random Polish guy or something like that. You know what I mean? And like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Who
Zero meta?
I'm sure who?
Was it zero meta? Something I think.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't
Can't
know.
remember. I think that
Yeah,
might. Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. You're right. So that's how you know. Just Eubank was just a little greedy. You know what I'm saying? I just think a little greedy. Um, no ill will, nothing like that. Like that. That's all that matters. I'm sorry. That's what it was all about. Okay. Um, but obviously with Ben, yeah, I just don't agree with this whole this thing with Matchroom. Like it's really like it like ruined my day a couple days ago when that happened. So what was it? It was I don't know
5
Friday or
days
Saturday.
ago, four or
Yeah,
five,
yeah.
4 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that.
That like ruined my day, bro, because it's like, yo, boxing and boxers suck, bro. Boxers suck. But also on the other side too, I see like um are we talking about that now? Like I don't want to get
Yeah,
off
yeah,
track.
because you actually have an interesting perspective because you've been both a fighter and a promoter. So you could literally see both sides of this thing.
So that's why I want to elaborate where it's like I'm all for, and I think even Matchroom or Eddie was like, yo, I'll never like 10 million or eight, let's just say it's 8 figures. Go get that. Right? Like, but it was the way Connor went about it. I care more about like he reached out to him, asked for a call, and it was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. And how Eddie found out after doing all what he did. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure your audience knows what I'm saying.
Bro, I was when he fought Pete Dobson here in Vegas in a matinee in front of 800 people. I grilled Eddie, put him on the hot seat and Connor, and Eddie went to bat for him like almost even more than just being his promoter. Like that's his boy, like that's his guy,
Yeah.
because of his dad promoted, helping to promote when his father fought Chris Eubank Sr. And yeah, like, I think Conor Benn is second to only like Anthony Joshua in Eddie's eyes of the guys that he's been invested in.
Amen.
But it is a business, I understand. And Dana
So it
wanted
is. So
to
it is.
shut him up.
So it is. Okay. So fair. You couldn't give him the respect. You had to let your lawyer, who I think that's he'd be contradicting himself too, right? So let's just go back. Eddie lent, or loaned Conor hundreds of thousands, right? Throughout the years, whatever it's been, because legal bills were piling up, right? So what does that mean? That the same tall lawyer guy that's always up fucking Connor's ass and in every fucking picture and every background just fucking standing there like a jerk off. He was just billing them. Great. And what are you gonna do? Not help him if you don't get paid? So like, is that guy for you, or is he for the money as well? You know. So you had to borrow money to pay him to clear your name. And I'm all for, if you're innocent, you're innocent. In America, it's innocent until proven guilty. Unfortunately, you're fucking guilty until proven innocent in people's eyes, which is whack. But it is what it is. um, it just gets, yeah, like I was just saying, just gets to me where that, like, the lawyer wants his money, and like he don't give a fuck if you don't got shit, you're suspended, you can't fight. Who? Oh, well, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And Eddie's putting the bread out to this guy who made him win the case. Great. They had to obviously prove that he didn't do it or whatever the fuck. Not didn't do it, but like whatever the reason was, it was. But that's the same jerk off that like sent you the email. State like saying, "Oh, by the way, yeah, Connor, we're gonna take this Zuffa offer. It's business. I get it. Like, okay, it's just business though. Like, whatever. But just the way it just the whole way, it's like, yo. And then I watched like Frank Smith. Um, he was like, yo, I'm not surprised. Basically, long story short, I'm not surprised. I know his character. I won't put it past him. It's crazy. So it's more of a character thing. It's more of a principle thing with me. I deal with boxers all the time, every day, and twice on a Sunday, right? And like that night, yeah, it was like a Friday or Saturday, right? That night, I get on my little Instagram story, my little, you know what I mean? I mean, shout out to Jamal Charlo, got me like 10.8 thousand on IG now. Make sure y'all follow me. Any fighter that's with
He
me
unfollowed
Monday,
you?
y'all get what?
He unfollowed you?
No.
Oh, he
He, but
followed
like
you.
my
All right.
fight,
I'm just making sure.
no, my fight
Yeah.
with him, no, my fight with him, like I got, you know what I mean? Like I got like
But he
some.
follows you too, right?
No, that's like my best friend. We BFFs right now. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
my
That's what's
homie,
up.
bro.
That's good. That's what
He
I want
just
to
he
hear,
did.
Tommy.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go to Houston in a couple weeks though.
Hey,
But
stay out of those strip clubs. What do you do?
yeah, we ain't doing that. I ain't going out there. I ain't. We. It's like a 2 day thing. Yeah, we in and out like a bank robbery. But yo, so um, on my little my followers, I said all my fighters, all my brothers, all my fucking brothers, my friends. Yeah, Monday contract. You don't sign, you fly, bitch. I ain't fucking with y'all. I don't trust you. So I say that jokingly, but like I'm dead ass. If that makes sense, like you can't
That's
trust
the
nobody,
moral of the
bro.
story, is what you're saying.
Moral, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
moral, yeah. Um, and it's just a shame, bro, because it's principle. It's principle. But I do love what Oscar De La Hoya said though to Eddie. We gotta stick together because fighters come and go. We gonna be here regardless. You know what I'm saying? But on the same fucking other hand, the boxer could say the same thing. You
Mm-hmm.
get one career.
Mm-hmm.
You get one career. But just be a good person, man. Let's land the plane. Just be a good person, bro. And do what's right. What was put out in the public from Eddie and whoever else, okay. Connor didn't come out and say, I didn't do that. I called him. I whatever. There was also some reports, I believe. See, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't, but like there's some reports that I saw maybe Connor offered a little something to Eddie to stay involved or some shit like that. Okay. Um. Oh my God, people are. I just got a I'll tell you offline. We'll talk about it.
Right.
So you just don't ever know. But in the public eye, which again, I mean, unfortunately, you're guilty until proven innocent. He just didn't go about it the right way, and that's why I don't fuck with. And I also just had like I've had previous experience. I'm not trying to get canceled, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but like, hold on. I personally just had previous experience with Keith. I'm sorry, but Keith. What's his name? But Connor's new manager, new management. Previous. I just had some dealings, and like it ain't it, bro. So
This is what Eddie
I'm not.
said.
But
This is what Eddie said.
you and I just know. And I'm like club level. Like we were talking about an 8 rounder. Nah, it ain't it, bro. So Eddie was mentioning too, yeah. Homie just came on board. He's keep shout out Keith Connolly though, but I'm not gunning him. He's a manager and he's one of the best for a reason. I guess this is what it is. He just got his guy 8 figures. Got fuck it. It's just how you do it, I think. And maybe he did it the right way. Who the fuck knows? Okay, but like they're sharks and they only care about the bread and that's it. But I don't
So
know,
okay, so
man.
because Tim Bradley, this is going on with Rick Merigian and Oscar De La Hoya right now, right? That tension between promoter and manager, right? Which is the Ali Act is supposed to separate those two powers so it benefits the fighter. Um,
So
but
Aliak is just transparency.
right.
Go ahead, I'm
And
sorry.
no, you're right. But Tim, it's funny because Tim Bradley said everyone thinks it's always the promote because you called them a shark, right? And everyone always thinks it's the
No,
promoters.
I
The
said the
promoters are
manager.
the
No, no,
bad
no, no.
guys.
I said the manager. I said the manager.
Oh, I know, but that's what Tim said. That's what Tim Bradley said. He's saying you got these fighters always think it's the promoter,
Oh,
and he actually said, "Watch out for your manager."
yeah, yeah.
And I don't know, like you educate me.
I think I know what you were talking about, where Tim was like basically ranting about managers taking some
Twenty
upwards of
percent
30,
was the number he said.
33 and a third,
I've heard
20.
that too.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not gonna say who, but I know managers that took 40, but paid for houses, paid
On the
everything.
come
Guy,
up when you're not
yeah,
worth shit.
exactly.
Right.
Paid, and I'm definitely not gonna elaborate on what because I'm friends with the fighter, and I'm just not gonna do that. But the fighter fucked the manager over. You know what I mean? And left and walked after the guy did everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's nasty. Oh, like boxing, bro. Fighters suck, bro. Balls, like they suck. Um, but yeah, but like with Tim alluding, like with managers, yeah. So like managers are a thing in boxing. Tim had a manager. He had Cameron Duncan.
Hmm.
What? Cameron worked for free? Come on, bro. He might, I mean, Tim Bradley, made millions of dollars. I'm sure he wasn't taking 20% of millions of dollars, but probably was ranging from 5 to 10. I don't know. But he got paid. He negotiated whatever.
Hmm.
Managers, so it all depends. You have managers, then you got my father always told me any jerk off with $25 can get a manager's license. And I take that like I take that theory like with me, like, yo, but like, what does the manager do for you? Is he your manager or is he your booking agent? There was obviously COVID hit and the world shut down, and that was like in March of 2020, and by April May time when like Zoom, what we're on now, is like popping. You know what I'm saying? We were bored as fuck in the crib. We're in the crib. Everybody and their mother started podcasting. Myself too. It was called Blue Collar Podcast. Blue Collar, some shit. I forget. I don't whatever. And we were talking. We were just vibing, and it's like, all right. So now it's we got time now. We got nothing but time. Let's see who the best managers are in boxing. You got the fighters now at home, boxing shut down. They don't work. If you're a upper tier level guy, more than likely you don't have a 9 to 5. You just train boxing, right? Or you do your training or whatever. Maybe you do some side work. I don't know. But that's shut down. Let's see who the best managers are. Them fighters made that $20,000 purse. How much went into a portfolio? Who got real estate? Who's still making money? Who got online stores? Who got? Let's see who the managers are now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see who the manager to me is what do you do for the fighter for life after boxing? My manager, I have so South Hill Street Boxing, TMA, what the fuck is it? It's on the back of my hoodie. Okay, TMA management and Danny Gonzalez, my heart. A manager that gave a fuck about me
Turn
when
around,
nobody did.
pause.
What?
I said turn around, pause.
Oh,
No.
stop. Stop. No.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Actually, it's funny. It's in my other coat. This is a hoodie. I got
Yeah,
another Hill Street MTMA jacket. It's in the laundry basket back there. Anyway,
yeah.
um, Danny set me up for life after boxing. You know, he invested. You know what I mean? I got portfolios. I don't have no real estate yet, but like we invested into like businesses. You know what I mean? Like go-karts in Puerto Rico. That's residual. You know what I mean? Like it's for life after boxing. We just we rocked together with for the career from 2000 maybe 23. So about 3 years, 4 years, give or take. We just like went in together and we just like we made it. We fought Jamal Chart, like we did a bunch of shit. But he got me set up for life after boxing, man. He helped build Rise and Star, my promotion company. That's life after boxing.
Hmm.
That's everything to me, man. I just see other promoters I'm sorry, other managers just I love the stipends that they give the fighters. I love the fact that they pay for their strength and conditioning training, their supplements, their whatever. Okay. But what are you doing for the fighters for life after boxing? That's, in my opinion, a manager. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where we got like why that. We're talking about Keith Connolly and shit like
You're
that, but
talking about
like and
managers
man
versus promoters and
yeah,
the whole
so
dynamic.
promoters,
Yeah.
yeah. So like Keith is obviously doing a great job with his clients, getting them paid, but he's ruthless. It is what it is. Like he's only gonna go with the deals right, and I knew that. I know that. It just happened with me, literally on an 8 round guy. So I can only imagine with this 8 figure shit. Okay, shout out to Keith. Um, Promoter though, like a fighter is protected. That's why I think good representation is key. Doesn't need to be a manager. Maybe it could be an attorney. I think you go for an attorney because you get the 2 for 1. You got a legal representative, and you have uh, 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 a manager type that could guide you in the right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want just no jerk off that just doesn't know boxing or sports, whatever, right? Yeah, you don't need a criminal offense attorney to do your shit, right? But you need good representation. That is key. Good representation is key. That will protect like so it's the representation that will protect you, not the Ali Act. It's there, but like fighters, if they don't have representation, they don't know what the
It,
fuck
it
an
needs to
Ali
be
Act is.
executed. It needs to be taken advantage of by someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. Is that what you're saying?
Meaning, meaning a representative, yeah, like a
Yeah.
representative that knows what it is.
It's a tool, but you got
Because
to actually have someone who knows how to use it for you. Like,
absolutely,
yeah,
it's like a cheat guide to making bread.
yeah.
If you're at that level, or even if you're at a subpar, you know, the not a subpar, but like if
John
you're
Duddy,
a what?
like John Duddy back in the day.
Okay, but like, well,
Well, you're
let's just
selling
talk.
tickets. You may not be
Yeah.
a champion, but like,
So, the Ali Act is this, right? Ali Act is like, see, and fight. Okay, so managers, I'm sorry, promoters are slick too. They only need to disclose what they get from like a third party, TV revenue, sponsorship. Ticket sales are like TBD, bro. Like you don't know what the fuck they're gonna be. And Aliak needs to be signed before you step on the scale. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what ticket sales are, right? Um, I think what should be done is, and I think this is what a good representative would do, is when the time of the bout agreement comes and the offer comes, we want to see, and this is what I do with all my guys. And I never even got to this point yet, like big shit, but we will. And I put in, excuse me, in my contracts that excuse me, that would be protocol. Like if we get offered a third party fight for a $50,000 package, and if my percentage is X, here, whether by the time I give you the offer, here is the offer from the people, along with the LEAC addendum, stating that I just showed you this. There's clarity. There's no bullshit. This is what it is. There shouldn't be people like Chris Algieri, who used to like burst fucking like blood vessels in his head with Joe, whoever it was, giving him the Ali Act,
Joe DeGuardia.
giving you said it, not me, giving the Ali. I'll give you a funny Joe DeGuardia story too. Giving him the Ali Act before he steps on the scale. What the fuck you gonna do? Pull out the fight and lose fucking 2 million to fight fucking Manny Pacquiao? You know what I mean? Like, come on. And then same shit, but like, you know what I mean? Joe DeGuardi, he tried suing me when I was back in like 2016 or 17 because he was like, well, not that he tried suing me. He wrote and was like, "Yo, I'm going to sue you if you don't change your name because my company name is Rising Star Promotions and his
Ring
thing
Star.
is Star Boxing."
A Starboxing. That's right. That's
Yep,
right. Ring Star was Schaefer, I think. Richard Schaefer.
yep. And okay, go fuck yourself, kiss my balls, sue me. Fuck you. The fuck? And because I mean, one for all that, I mean, All Star Boxing, Tutico Sabala, they've been in business forever. So it's like they were before Star. Yeah, anyway, I don't. And then funny, long story short, well not long story, but fast forward 9 8 9 years, we did a show. He had a guy in one of my main events. I'm pretty sure he didn't give him a fucking Ali Act disclosure. And but his guy won. His guy beat my guy, motherfucker. Daniel Gonzalez. Um, he beat Mike Anderson and the first show I did at Prudential back in October 24. So it's funny how shit works. And you know, me and Joe are friendly, but yeah, I think that's whack. He tried doing that. But getting back to what I was saying, I think it should be no funny shit. This is what it is, and that's what a good like representative what will do. Because a boxer, 9 out of 10 boxers, I don't think know, bro. Anything could be fabricated. Unfortunately, that sucks, bro. Like I hate it. Um, that's why you need the right people, bro. You need the right people that know. They know. It's not illegal to if I'm a representative and I'll call Matt. If I'm if I'm a manager of a fighter that we get an offer from Matchroom and it was sent to my client's promoter, I'm just at Top Rank, right? And they let's say they do that. Okay, well I'm fact checking. I'm gonna call Matchroom, whoever it is, Kevin Rooney, fucking Frank, whoever it is. What is it? Is this what it? Okay, great. So now I know. Then I'm not gonna negotiate with Matchroom. That's no. What Rick is trying to do, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's legal. I don't think that's right. Whatever that whole thing, that whole big whatever that is saying
Yeah,
that
because that's where I want to land this thing because I don't want to keep you all night. And there's like two more
because
things we
I
got
don't
to
shut the
get.
fuck up.
No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Mhm.
You're good because it's all in depth and you're giving us the inside baseball on this stuff.